video now that I see. Are you strong enough to come up here now?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I didn't introduce myself, I don't know who I am. Josh had a wonderful life. Remember that guy? Just ain't for him dying, just to say for the life he had with all of us. Okay, he was always at 10. He loved being a big brother. He loved being best friends with people. And he loved to make people laugh and smile. That was Josh. Hey, you know? And that would be, I want you all to remember that. Okay? The good times. And my daughters, you saw on them. I want to thank everybody for being here. Everybody putting all this together, because I don't think I can handle this myself. I'm not perfect right now, but I can't say bye to them because they're all with you and me. So this is for you guys to say bye. Remember him how he was, because that was his Josh. Like I said, go Cowboys! That's all I gotta say, Casey. He goes in.
Josh was a brother and a friend to us, and he was a very good man. And I would like his family and his friends to know that he's in all of our hearts, and that he always will be, and that we love him very much, and that we just want his family to know that anytime that he needs us to be there for his family, that we'll be there.
Josh, he was my best friend, you know. I don't really know what to say, you know, it's been crazy the last couple of weeks. He was the best, he was pretty much the best person I knew, you know, like, he loved his family more than anything else in the world. His son had more than him, you know. Just felt like he got cut short of his life. You know, Josh was just like me. He was so full of life. He just liked to be, you know, he didn't like to be in one place for too long. He just, and I miss him. And we'll never forget him, you know.
We'll all miss him.
And that's about all I have to say.
Love you, Josh.
Okay, I know most of you don't know me. My name is Veronica, and I'm Casey's wife. And I'm mother of Josh's children. This is Kaylee, his goddaughter, and Caden sitting back there, his godson. I didn't have the pleasure of growing up with Josh, and I feel like I missed out on a lot. Josh came into my life shortly after Casey. I was 9 months pregnant with Caden and ready to pop. And I think the first thing I heard out of this guy's mouth was, hey, that's my nephew right there, you know that, right? You are? I hadn't met him yet, so that's pretty much how he introduced himself to me. And about 2 seconds after that, he said, so that makes you my sister. And that means that I'm always here for you. Again, you are. So that's when I met Josh and found out that was my love's best friend in the whole world. And we couldn't get rid of him since. Casey and Josh are a package deal. And anybody that's ever met Josh first, and then Casey after, knew that. Or met Casey first, and then Josh after, knew that. You couldn't get one without the other. They were together every time that they could get together. That time wasn't as much as they both became parents. They both became fathers. But it was really interesting to me the other day when I was thinking about these two. Because you guys saw that picture up there of them staring at each other. It's like right into each other's eyes. These two knew each other just so well that when I get frustrated with Casey, Josh could tell me exactly what Casey was thinking, and they never even looked at each other or said anything. Their connection was that strong. They had such a bond, and it's one of those bonds that you don't come across very often. And even though he's not here with us, that bond is still there. And I know Casey can fill in with them all the time.
He is here with us.
So, I also feel like I have gained a sister, Jackie. When Casey and I met, we met in 2007, and by the next year we were already expecting our first. When Jackie and Josh met, it was 2008, and by the next year they were expecting their first. Little Caden and little Aiden. Both boys, I don't know what it is with you guys, love those older women. I remember the first time I met Jackie, and of course I had tell me how you guys met. I had to hear your story. And what I remember most is because it's just kind of how Josh was. When Josh set his eyes on something, and he wanted it, he was going to get it. That's right. And that's what happened the day that he saw Jen. And what some of you may not know is this girl resisted him as much as she possibly could, for as long as she could. But Josh is very persistent, as you all know. And she did not want to fall in love with him. She pushed him away so much. Because she knew that that would be the greatest of her life. Jackie, you're stuck with us, honey. We're always going to be there for you and Aiden. Casey is his godfather, and he will live that out to its truest meaning. I was also joking with Casey yesterday, so I just have to throw in some jokes